Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm here because I wanted to do a little video just to tell you guys what I did to fix my Blade and Soul launcher pretty quickly. Now, keep in mind that this might not work for everyone. You know, we all have different computers, we all have different situations. So this worked for me, and it may work for you. It may not work for you. So I promise nothing, but um, you won't lose anything by trying. So sit down, relax. I'd recommend that you watch this video on your phone or on your tablet and not on your computer, because you're gonna be rebooting your computer 2 times during this tutorial and 1 time if you're lucky. Alright, so let's get started. So first of all, this is the fix for the original launcher for Blade and Soul. So the original launcher, let me show it to you guys. It's the BNS CBT Lite installer that the Blade and Soul team sent to you in their email. They sent an email to everyone with beta access, whether you bought the Founders Pack, whether you got access for free. They send you this email telling you to download the client, and this is what you should be downloading. Now, the first thing I want you to do, guys, is go to your control panel. Now, my computer is in French, so don't pay attention to that. You just go to the control panel and you go to Programs, Uninstall a Program. Here you're going to have the list of the programs you have installed in your computer, and what I want you guys to do is I want you to uninstall the Blade and Soul Closed Beta Test Launcher and the NCSoft Game Launcher. It doesn't matter if you don't have them, then it's even better because you don't have to uninstall it. But if you have both of these things installed, the NCSoft Game Launcher and the Blade and Soul Closed Beta Test app, then make sure you uninstall them before you start this. Second thing I want to point out once you uninstall this is that this worked for me after I upgraded to Windows 10. So if you have Windows 8.1, it might be a good idea to consider moving on to Windows 10, because maybe that helped me with my problem, maybe it didn't, I don't know. But I upgraded to Windows 10. If you can't upgrade to Windows 10, it doesn't matter, keep watching the video and try this. Alright, so once you uninstall that, you're gonna leave this open, the control panel open, and you want to go to your Windows bar here, and you want to create another account from your settings. So you want to create another Windows user or Windows profile, I don't know how you want to call it. For example, on my computer I have 2 profiles. I have my Blade and Soul profile, and then I have my Sebastian profile, which is me. I created this profile for Blade and Soul. So create a profile for Blade and Soul or whatever, and create a new Windows profile. So once you've done that, you can pause the video and do it. Once you've done it, what you want to do is you want to download the Blade and Soul CBT Lite installer. So once you do, don't install it just yet, just wait. Go over to your control panel again, uninstall an app, and I want you guys to uninstall every single one of your Visual C plus Microsoft Visual C applications. So for example, I have 4 Microsoft Visual C applications. I should be uninstalling all of this, but because I already installed Blade and Soul and the launcher and everything, I don't want to uninstall this and then have to download it again and download the game again, and it's gonna be a huge mess. So I don't want to do it. But that's what you guys do. You just uninstall all of the Microsoft Visual programs that you have installed. For example, on my laptop, I think I have 2005, 2008, 2010, 2013. If I was to do this on my laptop, I would uninstall all of them. Once you did, make sure you reboot your computer. So you uninstall these 4 things, you reboot your computer. You can pause this video and reboot your computer. Once you rebooted your computer, very important, what you want to do is so obviously keep going onto the new Windows profile you just made, and I'll leave this link in the description down below. You want to go to the forum of Blade and Soul. And here's the guide to basically all the bugs you could encounter with the launcher. But for this specific bug, we're going to be focusing on a requirement for Blade and Soul installation failed. So what you want to make sure first of all to uninstall, this is what we just did. We uninstalled Microsoft Visual C, we rebooted. Now what we want to do is we want to download and install Microsoft Visual C++ 2008. So you're going to download both of these apps. I know this is a 64-bit and this is 32-bit, but I'd recommend that you install both of them. This takes like no space whatsoever. Just install both of them. And then try to install your launcher once. So you do that, try to install the launcher, and if it works, then good for you. If you keep getting the bug where it says a requirement for Blade and Soul installation has failed, what you want to do is you want to download these two programs here and install them. Now this one's going to be in German. I want you to download it in German and follow the easy steps. You just have to say ja, and that's it. You just install it. So leave it in German, and this one, leave it in English. Just install both of them. Once you do that, I want you to uninstall once again your Blade and Soul closed beta test and your NCSoft game launcher, because it's probably going to reinstall after you try it out here. Install both of these, you try it. If it doesn't work, it's probably installed, so you want to go back here and uninstall it, both of these things, once again. Once you do, as I said, you download these two programs. Don't change the languages, just install them and reboot your computer once more. Once you did that, you want to go to your BNS, you want to open again the launcher, install it, and then it should work just fine. You have to follow the steps as precisely as I just mentioned, because I did this and I didn't really follow the steps properly. Like, I installed this and then I uninstalled this and then I rebooted. I did things kind of messy and it didn't work, and then I did it just exactly like this and it worked. If it still tells you that a requirement for Blade and Soul installation failed, then I'm sorry, I don't really know what else I can do for you. Yeah, but you follow the steps very precisely. Also, as I just said, maybe upgrading to Windows 10 can help. It helps me, and if you have Windows 8.1, obviously the upgrade is for free. If you haven't done it, there should be a sort of like Windows logo in this taskbar under here, and you just click on it and then you download Windows 10 and install it, which takes around 45 minutes. So yeah, it takes a while, but after that it should work. If you still have a problem, then I don't really know what to do for you, man. Maybe you could try installing the game from the other launcher. I know I tried to install the game when I had problems with this launcher, and it was even worse than the first one. And I followed the steps just perfectly well, and it worked for me. So yeah, I think it's really important. I think the important part of this tutorial is that you make sure early on that you uninstall all the Microsoft Visual applications, and that then you install a proper one and reboot your computer. So remember, the most important steps are to uninstall all the Microsoft Visual apps, reboot your computer, download and install this once. If it doesn't work, download and install this once and reboot your computer, and then you can proceed to installing the game. As I said, make sure you create another Windows user. I hope this tutorial has been useful to you and that it worked for you. If it didn't work for you, I'm sorry. I don't have any other fix, unfortunately. I apologize for that. But I've only been messing around with the launcher for one day, and I don't really know. I'm not really a professional or anything, so yeah, this is just what worked for me that I wanted to share with you guys. Whew, that was quick. Hopefully I'll be uploading some gameplay that I've recorded tomorrow. I hope I can do so. The game is a little bit laggy on my GTX 750 Ti when I record, so I hope I hope the new drivers I just installed for my graphic card give me better performance, but I highly doubt it. And yeah, So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. If you guys want to see some Blade and Soul gameplay, make sure you subscribe and follow the channel. I'll also be uploading League of Legends videos and maybe some other games, I don't know. See you guys.